And this is why I love roleplaying, guys.
So what was being said during all that robotic?
I think he said.
I heard about the tunnel.
I think he said with an exclamation mark.
Sounds about right. The stupid cave's making us mad.
I was saying that I think if we go down this tunnel, that it could give us the surprise to whatever is on the other side of the door. It might be like a secret, sneaky tunnel, and we could get the ambush on them.
The sneaky tunnels are pretty good sometimes. Could also be Tunnel of Death.
How many hidden tunnels of deaths are there?
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we're all not going to fit in there. At least not standing up, looking down at Darren.
Well, why don't you, why doesn't Darren go down the sneaky tunnel and investigate and then come back and report?
Yeah, I can do that. Be very quiet. And then he'll just kind of like walk off and you hear like this armor clang and shit.
Scratch, bang, clunk.
I'm gonna take my time going through this tunnel, and I wanna check for traps as I move along. Try to be careful as I go.
Just hear his like heavy breathing.
Roll perception.
I'd take a moment and look back at the door to see if there's any markings or anything at the door.
And we're gonna go 4 squares, DM, or and do a reroll, or?
Well, I'll let that go for this the hallway that you're going down, and you're talking about the doors to your left there.
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to see if there's any markings or symbols or something that I could recognize.
The doors are made of bronze and tinted blue from oxidation.
Thanks for kicking my mouse on the floor.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so do another perception check from there.
Yeah.
I just...
Okay. Becomes pretty dank and stuff as you go along, and when you get to there, you can tell that there's a block of stone kind of mounted on a central pivot there in front of you, which is partially been wedged open, and there's debris laying all around there.
Is the debris holding the door open?
Yeah, it could have been wedged open with a debris or something else. Did you want to roll an investigation to see what was holding it open?
Yeah, I want to do that.
I'll let you try to shut the door if you'd like.
Yeah, I want to stick my head out and kind of like look down the hallway before I shut it, kind of see what's out there and what I can see first. But I do want to see if I would be able to shut the door.
It would take some digging and a while to probably remove all the debris that's holding it open, but you could probably do it.
All right, 10-4. And I'm gonna take a look out.
This hall is strewn with mud and lots of flotsam. And as before, there's water that accumulates in the center of the quarter, and it looks like it's flowing west.
So it's flowing up then, like from our perspective.
Yeah, and then there's a door kind of across the hall where the water's flowing into and under the door. It's a bronze-bound wooden door. It has a handle and a keyhole.
Zeresh is speaking to everybody else while all this is happening. It's like, so he's been in there for quite a while.
So I see, is the same slime covering the walls and ceiling in this hallway as well, or?
Yeah, probably, but to a bit of a lesser degree.
Alright, would I be able to open this door if I shut it? Can I tell that if I clear all this out?
It's on a pivot. It's been stuck open in this position for quite some time, but you probably could. It would take you probably a half hour or so to clear all that debris out to be able to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna head back to the others. I'm gonna leave the door open for now. Okay, this tunnel leads to another hallway similar to this. Less slime. There's a bronze door directly across from this one. It has a keyhole and the handle. It's like bronze with wood.
Is it this one? She's kind of pointing over at the door.
Based on the how much I've traveled, probably not.
Alright, so we have more options. Open this door, go down the creepy tunnel.
It's about 30 feet up, and then it goes about 85 feet to the north. There's water flowing out of that door that's across, and then the water is going in westward type of fashion. I guess maybe like it's going downhill or something. What you guys found out about this door here?
I haven't found that much about it.
I think we're gonna have to break into it, aren't we? Isn't it locked?
Okay, well, are we going to jump on this door right here? Is this door locked?
You're talking about the door here?
Yeah, that one. I'm asking if they checked.
I thought Jerez checked.
I looked at it here, and as she's saying that, she's turning around to go towards the door. I'm just kind of stand in front of it, kind of look around to see if there's any traps or anything around it.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Suppose I will assist.
You do not detect any kind of trap or anything apparent in the doorway.
Does it look like the door pushes or pulls?
Pushes.
I give it a gentle push. See if it budges at all. I'm basically testing to see if it's locked. It's a light door.
You tap it and it goes flying off the hinges.
Whoops.
Just inside the doorway are two small alcoves. Each space contains an old fountain. It's cracked and crusted with lime. Around the fountain in the eastern alcove, a heap of rubbish litters the floor. The fountain in the western alcove still holds some green, scummy water. Something is moving around in it. A short hall ending in descending steps leads to the central chamber. Let's see, how far can you see into that? Okay.
But I can also see some kind of light source like way the hell over here.
The central chamber looks to be flooded. A dark, foul pool covers what you can see of the floor.
I look over to the fountain. I
There's
assume
some massive square columns that you can see in that chamber. The walls are coated with slime, and there's glowing silver lines etched across them. From what you can tell, the chamber's walls and the stone appears to be crudely worked.
I look over at that puddle, which I assume is up here. Is that moving at all? Like,
that's a fountain.
I mean, you said it had some like green slime or something in there, green water or something in it.
That was the one to the west.
Oh, okay.
The two small alcove, each contains an old fountain cracked and crusted with lime. Around the fountain in the eastern, a heap of rubbish litters the floor. The fountain in the western alcove still holds some green, scummy water in which something moves.
Tourists
in that direction.
Tourists with their are always leaving trash everywhere.
Well, does this provide any more answers? Should we go swimming or go down the tunnel?
Well, I looking at this, it looks like possibly this water could be feeding the hallway that I was into. Maybe I'm not sure. I can't tell the size of this room from back here. Did not mean to step into there. Went right through that wall. So you're gonna check that out. There.
Yeah, I was gonna move up a little bit and see if I spot anything moving or anything like that.
Let's see. You notice that the fountain. Oh, I'll let you investigate this before I tell you all about it. So it more or less looks like cloudy water, but it's mostly just a lime coating on it. There seems to be something that might glint at your eye there in the middle of the fountain with it's kind of caked over.
It's in the fountain.
Yeah.
What you got there, Zerish?
Not entirely sure yet. As she's moving closer to the fountain. Where's it at? Like in the middle? Is it in the water?
Yeah, it's
How big is it?
in the water.
How big is it?
About the size of a stopwatch. You know, a chain with a stopwatch, you know, the old time one.
Yeah, there's something in here. Do you see it? I point out the stopwatch figure object to whoever approaches.
You reach in there and grab it.
Zerish and
Darren.
yeah, roll initiative.
Oh yeah, big numbers. Those are those big cleric numbers right there, boys.
It's amazing.
Oh, the cleric.
So after this round, everybody else can roll initiative and jump in here. But let's see. Looks like Zerish. What are you going to do? It's a swarm of rats.
I think from here, she's going to just Well, I think from here she's just gonna chuck a. Fuck, what's the spell? Frostbite.
Now he made his saving throw. So he still takes 1d6 damage.
Okay.
And you don't get that 2 for dueling when you cast a spell.
Yeah. I think it's added to the character sheet as just.
Yeah,
I think whenever
you can uncheck that when you're not dueling.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
Global damage modifier. I see
Yep.
it.
Anything else?
No, I'm just kind of freak out for a moment. You know, I'm seeing a pack of rats just shoot off into the darkness with that that held frostbite.
You don't jump up in Darren's arms and go eek eek.
No, she's not that girly. It's more of a reaction.
Darren jumps into Zerish's arms.
So
She just kind of cradles him.
So you don't move or anything else?
I pointed out to Darren, and then I move over to the right a little bit and pull out my shield. Or I have my shield ready. That's about it. That's all I do.
Okay. Darren?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Excuse me. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead onto the rats.
Okay.
Don't smite these disgusting creatures. Really bad for food in the bilge. Did it roll? It's not rolling.
And
There we go.
it doesn't seem to affect the swarm of rats.
Okay. I didn't mean to do it that many times. It wasn't rolling.
No, that's fine.
Okay. So
Doesn't
no.
matter.
Okay.
Die, die, die! Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, it didn't. The magic didn't do anything to these guys, and he's going to just kind of put up his shield and he's going to move. Hey, everyone in the other room, we got some rats in here. If you want to come kill them, and then he'll move over here to the side of the fountain, ready his shield and his battle axe.
There's your toll with dead. The rats are going, oh, it's dinner time.
Yeah. Gotta let him know.
Alright. Anything else?
That's it. That's his turn.
Who did they attack?
Yes.
Gee.
Looks like Zerish.
They dodge all of us and go after Lars.
No, they like ours. He looks like one of the family. So these rats are crawling all over Zerish's legs and just this giant swarm biting at Zerish. And let's see. I'm thinking. Let's see. What is Zerish's armor class?
Pretty high.
18.
Chainmail with a shield.
And they don't get through your chainmail. All right, everybody else can roll initiative. Vivash, what do you do?
She's gonna come up to here. She's gonna look at the gross, vile rats. She's gonna go, when pouring you into the mold, they forgot to stop. And then she's gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the rats. soon as I get to it. And of course it's broken. Oh, there it goes. So, don't worry, I have a vicious mockery random insult generator.
What's that JoJo song or that JoJo meme thing? To be continued.
Oh yeah. And she's gonna step into this corner, trying to stay away from the rats, but allow.
And
other
if
people.
if I'm remembering a vicious mockery, they don't need to understand your language.
I believe that's correct.
Can you, when you cast it, do you have it set to where it puts a?
He didn't. I can set it up to where it will do the spell card as well.
So all of the rats feel mocked. We're little
As they
fellas.
should.
And what was it? Something about drowning them in the pool of water or something like that?
It said when they were pouring the mold, they forgot to stop. When they're pouring your mold, they forgot to stop. Yeah.
You fat man.
Every one of those rats just let out a single tear.
You
feel bad.
nasty.
You a fat.
So they take 5 psychic damage, and I think they got disadvantage on their next attack.
That's a Texas-sized tentacle. That's it for now.
Relevant.
Okay. Move up 5 feet to see the rats properly and cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. You definitely hit the shit out of them. You not only frosted them, you frosted some of the ground around them. Some of them are trying to get loose from the ground, and they're pulling their feet, ripping their feet apart and bloodying their feet, trying to get loose. They're looking really bad. Anything else?
I step aside for Sinclair and end my turn.
Zerish?
Take my hand out to the pack and use shocking grasp on them. Just like stick my hand out there and just use it.
Okay. If everybody knows how to, when you cast spells, to have it include the spell card, that would be great. Looking like the dark side lord himself, he shoots these bolts of electricity into this pack of rats.
Wasn't quite what I was going for, but yeah, I mean, it works.
And the ones that weren't stuck to the ground are rolling around piles of smoking, electrified rats, and the ones that were stuck to the ground are now kind of like a pile of goo where they were stuck into the ground. But they're kind of no longer stuck, being their body's been heated to pretty good temperature.
Someone just poked his head over. Everyone's okay?
Yeah, for the most part. She's like shaking her hand now, trying to get what would have been left.
Alright, now what do you want to do?
Go back
What
to
were you
that.
saying? What you were saying was shiny in here? And I'll look into. Darren will look into the thing.
Oh yes, it's right there.
Would his identify and the detect magic still be working right now? Ian?
Yeah, I would say it would.
I think identify lasts for a while, but detect magic, I don't know.
I think identify doesn't identify only work for one particular object, though, right?
He has to hold it. So as long as he's holding it, he can take a minute and then concentrate on it. So yeah. Detect magic is 10 minutes.
But he identified the sword, so I'm saying it's
Yeah,
not.
Vavash.
He can't.
Vavash has detect magic on, so
I don't think.
yeah, I'm
that
checking
he,
his identify.
I don't think he could pick up another object.
Yeah, it's you choose one object to touch throughout the casting of the spell. But would Vavash detect magic coming from the amulet or whatever it is?
He does not detect any magic coming from it.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Darren will reach you, pull it out.
Are you sure that is wise?
Hey,
So,
she said no magic.
You reach in there and pull it out, and give yourself a point of acid damage from the gunk.
Of course.
Of course.
You really need to learn that the mage hand thing. This is bad news.
Seeing him shake his hand, I cast Prestidigitation to clean that off his hand.
Okay.
You could have done this all along. We were burning acid and stuff, and you could have done this earlier.
You never asked!
Ah.
So, coming out as the particles and things start falling off, you can tell this is a nice amulet. It's made of brass and I have no idea what this is. Cryopraise, and it's engraved with the words Lord of Snails. It's worth about 65 gold pieces, by the way.
So, how did your hand feel?
Not as bad as it did a second ago. I'll just slide that into the. We're gonna take a minute, like it was very good artistry in this, and then I'm gonna put it in the pocket.
I want to see if I can notice that. If he's just gonna slyly put it in his pocket.
I'm not being sneaky about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she's like looking you up and down. It's like, okay, that's all right.
Man, don't worry. We put it. Hey, anyone can have it. I'm just holding on to it. If you want to hold on to it, you can have it.
She says nothing, just walks out the room.
Okay. You're gonna look at Vavash and hey, don't know. Shrug his shoulders and walk out.
Is this room like empty?
No, that's the one I believe you saw things moving around in the water. There's still a little bit of water down there. Probably not something you'd want to drink, though. You could go and investigate it or search it and see exactly what it is if you'd like.
Can I investigate it from 5 feet away?
Sure, you're not going to investigate too well. Roll me a perception check from there. It's definitely like a couple inches of water in there. It's got a bit of algae on it, and there is something moving around. It's not like a big thing. It's like little things all in it moving around.
I'll cast Mage Hand and try to steer it up to see what's going on.
As you do that, a couple of frogs jump out of it and jump away from you.
Well, that seems safe.
Is everything alright?
I don't know, maybe there's something at the bottom here too. do we want to check?
They found this fancy little amulet here from the last Zetter. She don't want to hold it. It's good craftsmanship.
We looked in the other one yet.
I'll get a little bit closer to it and see what's inside.
You see, well, roll a perception. You do see a number of about 6 frogs, and you still can't quite discern what the little things all over the place moving around in it is.
Watch out for the rats.
But does it have the same similarities as slime I frostbolted off the ceiling before?
No, these things are moving around, and it's like murky algae-filled water.
I definitely don't see anything, but there is something in here.
Don't stick your hand in the water. It doesn't feel good. You gotta wait to maybe pull it out with it. Might be this.
I'll use Mage Hand to see if I can catch this moving something and
Alright,
move it.
roll
to the
a
surface.
dexterity check.
You should know by now, Darren, that this place is really bad, and putting your hands on the walls hurts. Let alone
People have to touch stuff. I don't know what that will tell you.
And you have the cantrip Mage Hand, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just surprised because you hadn't used it yet.
Tell me.
Okay.
You sneaky bastard.
He at first try or two you don't succeed, but finally after like the third try you pull out and you bring it a little closer, and you see that these are little tadpoles that these frogs were raising in this pool.
Or just release it. Well, there's nothing interesting, I suppose.
that's a nifty little trick. She's like looking at you curious now.
Well, yeah, I kind of forgot about it. Could have been useful.
She looks back at the water, and then turns around. Oops, nothing in here.
Well, then we can move onward.
Yeah, I'm really curious about this light source.
Well, is this what the area you came out of the tunnel in looked like, Darren?
No, it was just a door. It had mostly wood with bronze around it, kind of reinforcing it looked like. With the tunnel was very small. I'd say, if I had to guess, with me knowing underground areas and stone stuff, I'd say it's probably farther to the west, beyond the walls that we see here.
All right, because
This is a dark bow pool covers the entire floor in this area. A central hall is flanked by narrow aisles, and it's defined by 2 rows of massive square columns. Like I said earlier, the walls are coated with slime. There are glowing silver lines etched across the walls. From what you can see of the chamber's walls, the stone appears very crudely worked. 2 corroded bronze braziers stand in the pool towards the middle of the room. 2 broken urns, each apparently once about 4 feet tall, poke up out of the water. And the darkness on the eastern wall appears to be an enormous growth of an overall greenish hue that gives off the same I've just learned to speak English today, so bear with me. Appears to be an enormous growth of an overall greenish hue that gives off the same silvery gleam as the slime walls, the slime trails that you were seeing up and down this hallway. Like I said, the water appears about 2 feet deep.
Hey, before you go in there, let me take about 10 minutes, and I'll do the water walking ritual thing again, so that way you don't have to, in case it's bad.
Do we want to go across this, or do we want to explore the tunnel too?
This will help us stay above the mud, if nothing else. And I'll ritually cast water walk on everybody. Take 10 minutes to do that before we go into the room.
Okay. You want to give everybody like the levitate? How long does that last?
1 hour.
All right. So give everybody the levitate.
5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Well, about 8 to 9 minutes in, she takes out a silver coin and just kind of skips it across the water.
Once more into the fray. Well, not once more.
Yeah, however Darren was praying or casting it. Once I seen him start moving, I was stepped into the water too.
Whoa. What do we have here? Is it a token or is it part of the map?
That's the brazier that you're talking about.
Okay.
I would assume.
This is really different. Is this what it feels like to walk on water?
Yeah, I mean that's what you're doing, yeah.
This
And
is
that's what it feels like.
a little weird.
You gotta get your sea legs to do it best. This is literally how you
get
do
all over here.
it.
So can I search for what's producing the light?
I don't think this looks very like a place we should be. The boss is gonna call out. Like just
So
barely.
Sinclair, roll initiative.
Ooh. I want to make sure I have my token clicked.
While he was looking over there, is it okay if I did it like an investigation check? Because I did say I was looking over here.
Sure.
I'm really interested in what that is.
It's just that glowy slime. It's like on the walls and things like that. It's
Come on.
you still beat me.
I was mostly interested to see if it was moving or
I
not.
think the game's decided I can't roll above a 3 today for initiative. So Sinclair, this creature comes up and goes, I am going to eat you and save you for... He's talking right to you in a language he assumes you'll understand. I'm going to save bits of you for the future, so I won't be eating well for months.
Is Sinclair able to understand him, or?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
He also tells you that he says, by the way, who's these take coddle?
And then Sinclair's reply back is, "You talk too much, smack."
I am related to the moon. In fact, I just might be related to the god of the moons.
What does Tikhuz's cattle look like?
Giant slug.
Oh, okay. Sinclair's gonna respond with, you know, we could resort to diplomacy and I won't have to kill you.
Can we hear him talking to this thing?
You guys could probably overhear that, yeah. But but you can't. You're not going to be able to move or react until Sinclair either attacks or doesn't attack.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I found this little amulet thing that has Slug on it.
What did you say?
The engraved Lord of Snails, this little amulet thing. Here, Sinclair. And if I can throw it to Sinclair, I'll throw it. Then if not, then I'll just wait until later.
So what does Sinclair do?
I was trying to get him to talk to me, unless he just wants to fight.
The relative of the moon has no time to surrender or whatever, but maybe if you surrender, and I will just eat you one at a time and spare the others until I'm ready to eat them as well. If you guys would just kindly step in the pot that I have fashioned in the center, where I can heat you up and make you a little bit more tender.
As he's saying this, Lars starts stepping into the pot for no apparent reason.
Well, then I guess there's no reasoning with you, is there? Then we must fight. And Sinclair will just try to sideswipe its big, thick slug body with his glaive.
And let's see, you hit him with a glaive.
And I'm gonna swing back around the other side.
You hit him again.
And then I'm gonna spin it around and smack him with the pole in the face. And that's all I can do.
Oh,
Except yell, there's a giant slug over here that's trying to eat everyone.
Yeah, are we able to jump into combat if we see him?
you'll roll initiative after he attacks. But I need he doesn't reach for his botch. But Lars, Sullivan, Darren, and Sinclair make a dexterity save.
Ooh,
Oh boy, those are the best ones.
ooh,
Roll high, Darren.
oof, ooh.
Did you get a nice, good loogie, Chris?
I mean, it's fair. It's just I know it's low. Right on the cusp. Could be bad.
Bye.
Ooh, he failed. Lars failed. Let's see. Sullivan failed.
You know I got that cleric dex. You know I feel.
Nah, man, you gotta have more faith than that.
I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna make a dex-based cleric.
Sinclair failed. Well, everybody failed. So,
Next week with your new characters.
5 barbarians.
Sinclair
and
went pissed
did-
off this giant god slug.
Who cast the water walking? And whenever you cast a spell, you gotta concentrate on. Make sure you put the concentration.
Water walk does not require concentration.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I know if it requires concentration. That's a Texas ass 10-4.
Oh, dear
Sinclair
God.
takes 18 acid damage.
Oh.
He spit out a stream of acid. Now, if you guys have resistance to acid, that would be a time to let me know.
Question. Because Darren and Sullivan, maybe Lars, was behind the pillar. Would they get partial to that? Or did it like eat through the pillar?
Everybody in that line takes acid damage.
Now, the acid lands on you, and you're getting the damage no matter what. Kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Darren, you take 13.
I'll take that one on the chin.
Sullivan, you take 14.
Did I get the worst of it? Right to the face.
And Lars takes 17. Studded leather armor.
Studded leather plot armor. Okay.
Oh,
so-
Jesus, that's with acid too. It's probably gone.
But he's probably more concerned with looking impressive to anybody he's trying to do business with than anything else. And this studded leather armor looks very nice.
Well,
So-
look really nice.
So everybody else roll initiative.
Oh, that cleric initiative.
And, well, I have to apologize to Teku's the cattle, whatever his name is.
Who's this?
These Aztec sounding names are going to kill me.
That right there, boys. That's how you roll initiative as a cleric.
I don't know how you managed to get a 0.09 in initiative.
I rolled a 1, and then I have -1 to my initiative order.
Yeah.
Oh my god! You were so
this
struck by the
creature
Aztec.
actually goes before you.
I know, right? I did that for you, Doc.
Okay.
I didn't want you to feel bad
Okay.
about rolling low.
I feel
You were
much.
so
I
struck
feel
by-
much better now that 5 people go before he gets to go.
You were so struck by the acid damage hitting you, you're like, what the fuck just happened?
More like he's just like, why is there always acid on me? I don't understand. He's just kind of obsessed with that for a second.
So Zeresh,
I'm not cleaning that.
what would you like to do?
Run over here. I'm gonna drop my my torch and summon my weapon and take a smack at it.
Okay.
Ooh.
We'll call him Tekuzi's. Tekuzi's is looking very nimble for a giant slug, and he dodges the mound of fleshy fat that you were swinging at out of the way as you swing.
I was kind of hoping I hit a shell. You know what? Because I have no clue where I am and I have no clue what this thing can do, I'm gonna try to knock it down.
Ooh. Big moves there.
Try is the key word.
There you go, big shooter.
This giant slug kind of is molded to the... I mean, if you picture yourself with a slug on the ground and you try to flick it to knock it over or knock its feet out from under it or whatever you would call it.
Trying to tip it over.
Yeah.
Keyword is try, so.
Yeah, he gives it his best shot and doesn't quite find a way to do it.
I'll make my second attack on it and then that'll be it.
You
Don't know if that hits.
hit him with a second attack.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yep.
I rolled, to clarify, I'm not going to say what it was. I rolled low. Well, 10 points of damage.
Does it say what kind of damage that dueling gives?
It's just plus damage to it.
It's mad. With the +1 weapon,
It's not magical damage, and it's not as bludgeoning as +1 weapon. It should say under
I'm pretty
dueling
sure
if it what kind of
It's
damage.
whatever damage the weapon he's using deals.
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
he's using it-
You notice that he seems to be resistant to your flail. He does take some damage.
I'm pretty sure all +1 weapons are considered magic weapons. So they don't do extra damage or anything. They're just considered magic weapons.
It's the
No, he
purposes
gets
of
he gets a
weapon.
bonus 2 for dueling.
I got you. Temple.
So yeah, you hit him. You injured him, but not quite what you expected to do to him.
So I just need to hit him harder. Okay. That's an end of my turn.
Okay, Vivash.
She is extremely grossed out by this giant slug thing. She's going to One second. Okay, that's better. Alright, she's going to step over here just to get a better look at it. Yep. And then she's going to cast blindness, deafness on their loot out. And yeah, blindness, deafness.
Now, he has blind sight. I'm not sure if that's going to help you.
I don't know. I don't think it would be just because it has blindside. It would be. I think it would still have to be blind. Let me see. I don't know about that one. It's a tough call.
Well, he rolled a 19 on his saving throw just now.
Okay, well then yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. Passes the saving throw. Okay. And she's going to hide behind this pillar here from it.
Okay.
That'll be her turn.
So Lars' turn. Lars is going to come up here. He tips his hat to Sinclair.
As he does so, the hat just melts.
I hate attacking myself.
Yeah. Let's see if that works.
Ow, it hurts. It hurts.
I swear if this man has a god-killing sword and he just one-shots it, we are killing Mars.
Sorry, Lars.
Gotta get that plot armor, man.
You think you can kill Lars with his plot armor and his god-killing sword?
Probably not, but it's worth a shot.
Figured out.
Turns out Lars was the main villain the whole time.
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah. How did you know?
You read little stories here and there. It's always the nice ones.
Okay, Sullivan.
Well, I'm just going to cast Toll the Dead on him.
He rolls a 21 for his save.
Oh,
He failed, right?
No. And it wasn't even a natural 20.
and I'm going to hide behind this pillar.
Okay.
Oh, that's me. Being useful.
Sinclair?
So, Sinclair is going to shout, "Don't let him line us up like he did last time," and then he's going to go this way. That's 15, 20, around here. 25, he'll go the rest of the way. And then he's going to start swinging at him again with his glaive.
Okay. And you hit.
Haha! Gonna go back for another one.
And you, after you hit him, your glaive kind of got stuck in his gooey, sticky flesh a little bit, and so it threw off your aim on your second one, and you missed that one.
And then I'll just baseball swing him with the post.
And you hit him with that one.
And that's all I got.
He's looking affected. He says, "Well, I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I'll let Let's see, only 3 of you are worth a shit, so I'll let you 3 go if you let me eat the other guys. What do you think? That a good deal, right?
No. We're all surviving.
Okay,
Or
so
you're
then
going to die.
I rescind my deal and you all die.
Fine, have it your way.
Sinclair, he's attacking you. His pod that they normally use to inch himself along comes out, and he reaches out and attacks you, Sinclair, with it. Wow. I don't suppose a 13 hits.
No. No, it doesn't.
And I would guess an 18 does, or no?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, and he does
You got me.
12 bludgeoning.
Ugh.
Okay, that's going to end his turn. And Darren?
Finally.
We saved the best for last. Come on now.
I'm gonna saunter up there. You haven't cracked this shell yet. What's going on? What's wrong with you people? Wait, you all look a little sickly though. He's gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Ooh.
Everybody gets 6 healing. That's gonna be his bonus action.
So I can see with your character, I can see Zerish, Lars, Sinclair, and Vivage. And you can see Takuz's if you'd like to heal him as well.
I think I'm gonna pass on him. He's kind of mean to us, man. So that'll be his bonus action, and then he's gonna take the attack action. And he's gonna swing this old battle axe now.
And you definitely hit him with your battle axe.
Yeah.
Chopped a big amount of flesh as you swing through. You chop it right and it goes flying across the room.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a one-hit attack, so it'll be the 5.
Yep. Do you get multi-attacks or no?
No, that was my action and bonus action, and I already did my movement. So that's gonna be it. That's it.
Okay.
What is the cause? I know he's a snail, but
He's a slug. Don't ever call him a snail again.
it's,
He is very offended.
You about to find out the wrong way, bro.
He is related to the moon god.
a slug.
He's an Omuan god from Cholt.
Uh-huh.
You learn a lot about him if you ever play Tomb of Annihilation. A lot about the Omuan gods.
I wish they had taken the time to put a picture in here for him. Does Zerish, what do you do?
Walk back to my computer because I forgot about that. Oh, Zerish, not very good position.
I think I may hit him with a shocking grasp.
Okay.
See if magic can do anything. So the way I want to do it, I was wanting to use my weapon to initiate it. So when I hit him with it, the metal from my weapon sparks on him.
So 23 lightning zappage.
23, is that a crit?
That was a crit. That's a natural 20 on Shocking Grasp.
Nuts.
You shocked the piss out of him. Anything else, Mr. Zarish? Or Mrs. Zarish?
That was a spell action, so that'll be all I can do.
Rivach?
Yes. Where's my? There it is. She's gonna go. The best feature people like you is that you die. She's gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him for her action. Yeah, right. You guys like that? And then she's going to, in her best Marvin Gaye impersonation. Solomon, when you get that feeling, need a little sexual word healing, and then our healing word. There we go. You cast healing word on him for her bonus action.
It's so beautiful.
You get 6 points of healing, Solomon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's nice.
Thank
Sullivan, you didn't get healing from the mass healing word that they did earlier, right?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't in sight.
Okay.
It's kind of why I hooked you up that time.
Oh, you did, and not Vachi.
Yeah, that was Avash. Darren wouldn't quite have that kind of nice singing voice.
Anything else?
My free action, I'm gonna pour myself a beer, and that's it.
Okay, he looks very pissed off. As long as you don't put salt in the beer, he'll be alright.
Darren pulls out his bottle of tequila.
I imagine since Darren's like a sailor, he's just always has a flask on him at all times. He just downs a shot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's got some citrus on him too, you know, for the scurvy.
Now this I don't understand. Why when I'm rolling Lars, I'm rolling like all super high numbers, and then I'm rolling for Tizziquatro Laco de Doobidoo, whatever his name is. I'm rolling like 1s and 2s.
Well, it's quite simple. You just don't want us to die.
I have the opposite effects whenever I DM.
Yeah, those games tend to not last very long.
I roll a lot of nat 20s as a DM when I'm against my players.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remind me not to join one of your games.
Okay, Lars swung and hit him both times with a 24 and a 21.
But man, gotta get this pot weapon too, man.
Yeah, it's not right. Poor Slug. Come on, man. Saladin.
Poor Slug, he literally melted half the party.
Can I see him from here? Like,
Can you? You can see the outskirts of him. I'd say he has 50% cover.
okay, I'm going to use 10 feet by movement and cast a frostbite. Ray of Frost. A moment.
Can you click to add your spell card to that? Or at least just click the little info button or whatever so it'll post it into chat. So a frigid beam of blue white light streaks toward a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack. It takes 28 cold damage and speed is reduced to 10 feet until the start of your next turn. Increases about 1 to 8 when you reach 5th level. So you would do 2d8.
The second one I did by accident.
So you hit him. And let's see, you did 17. He's starting to look pretty bad.
I'm just going to pop back behind the column.
Okay. Sinclair?
So Sinclair is going to angrily swing his glaive back at him after that ridiculous deal he tried to make with him.
Is your mic, did you turn it down or something? Because I can't hardly hear you.
No, sorry. No, I was saying, he's gonna angrily swing his glaive at him because of that shit deal he just offered us.
And you hit him.
And then I'll swing back around a second time.
And you hit him again. He is not liking.
Then I'm gonna jab him really hard in the belly.
Damn. Okay, I'm going to have you roll next time he attacks.
It'll be his one nat one for the whole thing.
Well, at least that was the weakest one out of the three of them.
Damn, he beat the shit out of him.
And then I guess that's my turn. I'm just gonna say, give up. Stop trying to eat us.
Okay, well, let me see. Maybe we started off on the wrong Omnipod.
Nice.
Maybe we come to some sort of an agreement.
An agreement might be nice. We won't kill you if you can help us.
Well, I can say I surrender and will not kill you. I don't know how I can help you, but maybe if you help me, I could think of something.
What? By helping you but not killing you, Riz? That's what you wish?
That would always be nice. I can lead you to the exit.
That would be exactly what we're looking for.
Be one of the things we're looking for. That would definitely have to be in the one of the things.
Wasn't there something else about a moon god?
What do you know about lycanthropy?
Lycanthropy. Well, let me see. I know it's affected by the moon, being I'm part related to the moon. in all its powerful and wonderful beingness. Other than that, I guess I don't know. I haven't run into anybody with that power before.
Oh, well, I don't have the power, but I do have the curse.
Unfortunately, I can't help you with that.
What do you know about the Omuin's vampire god, the blood drinker?
I think that he is just a little north of here. A little, very little.
I know.
What kind of weaknesses does he have?
He's very powerful. I guess he's really hungry and he likes to drink blood, I guess. So maybe if you offered him blood, and that would be his weakness. I don't know. I don't know that he has a particular weakness.
Lars, are you related to this guy? You guys give information out very similar.
Oh, there
I'm
he is.
joking, of course.
It always comes full circle.
You know, it always comes back to Lars, doesn't it? You just have to pick on the big guy.
Well, I think Vivash is much better at picking on people. Vivash from behind the counter. Is it dead yet? Well,
No, we're talking to it now.
I don't... Take it outside, please. I assume that's what Vivash would say. If you're watching Vivash, I'm sorry.
So perhaps I lead you to this vampire god of yours. What is in it for me? I saw you had some shiny trinket earlier. You were...
I did find this amulet thing earlier here, and I'll pull out the one that has the engraved Lord of Snails chirophrase or whatever you called it.
Yeah.
That thing. Yeah, I'll pull that out.
That would be very valuable to me.
It's got your name on it and stuff.
Yes. I would be very appreciative if you were to.
I mean, if you give me an hour, I can turn it into whatever you wish. It'd be worth the same, but I can make it in your exact likeness.
I like it as it is.
Through the blessings of God. Do you know anywhere where we might be able to take a rest at it here, or nothing would attack us?
Particularly giant slugs.
Well,
Or slimy algae.
These alcoves over here, but do you really want to sleep in here? You guys seem to be having trouble breathing and all.
Well, first we need the exit, I think, and then we can take a rest there, and then maybe come back to deal with the vampire stuff.
Everything I think that you seek is just north, and I will lead you there.
With all the Vivash, Sullivan, I think you could probably come a little bit closer at least.
I think I'm fine from here.
Vivash is gonna hide behind this pillar.
Okay.
Have you heard everything, Sullivan? Can you try to talk loud?
Yeah, I heard it, but is it wise to have him around? He kinda tried to eat us.
As we're trying to see if he's worth more than alive than dead. I like how you're moving like behind the pillars and stuff that you're going. So what do you say, everyone? Do we let him help us with this task and then
I mean, if he can
get
show
out
us
of here?
the way out, I think that's the best way. We don't know where we're going.
Well, he did say go south, so we might as well just go there.
This giant slug creeps along, going up here.
I guess this way. Sinclair, will you did pretty good wallops on him? Could you gonna be right behind him with ready to swing it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be with you to kind of protect. You can just hold my shield a little bit higher, so that way you can try to protect people behind me. It's not that high, but about 4.5 feet up now.
This doesn't seem right.
Oh, somebody didn't do a very good job transferring us over here. We've got room 12, we got room 12B. There's no 12A. Interesting. Give me just a second.
Kind of talking over toward Sal. So, what exactly do you think? Is your take on this?
I'm not sure we should have him along. I mean, he already told us that there's a very short walk, and he's kind of roughened up, so he's not exactly a guide or competent. So maybe we shouldn't have him around.
And the fact that everything tried to kill us earlier? Save for one?
And I also don't think we should give him that trinket.
Well, I mean, you could always say something to Darren, but I just don't trust this place in general. Let alone a giant slug that tried to kill us.
Yeah. Agree.
This passageway is slime covered and it's got the stream of water, condensation on the walls, ceiling. Some of it's dripping down from the ceiling.
Is the floor cold like it was in that passageway?
Is the floor cold?
Yeah, like how the passageway was like really cold and stuff.
No. It's got water going down it, but other than that, no.
Gotcha.
So Darren, you notice, like I said, the passageway is slime colored. A stream of water trickles away from the door in front of you to your south. There's condensation on the walls, door, ceiling, some of which drips down on you. A quiet sound of dripping and splashing echoes in the corridor. The door in front of you, there to the south, is looks pretty tightly sealed. Appears to be like a warped outward or wedged shut. The door's hinges are mounted on this side, on the side that you're on.
I think that could be the door right there. The other side of the door that I found earlier. Or at least maybe it could be attached to where that door led to. I'm not sure.
Well, I just hope we didn't go in a circle.
Well, I don't-
want to mess with the door.
I don't think we've been on this side yet. Tinsel, Kettle, this Slug guy. Which direction is this? You're leading the way to outside, or which way are we going?
It's just on the other side of this door here.
This door right here.
This door right here.
I can't tell if he's against like the wall or not, or if he's like covering a door. Because it's token
He's
so
not.
big.
He's not covering a door. I'll move.
Okay,
him.
okay.
I'll move him so you can see better.
I got you. What's on the other side of this door here? Tekaute. What's on the other side of these door here?
Yeah, you are seeking the way out.
Yeah, so what's on the other side of this door?
That's the tomb of Hurricane. It's actually pronounced Away-Rakan.
No, yeah, but how is that the way out?
That is the way out.
Yeah, you said it's another tomb.
That's the name of the room. I don't. That's just what they call it here.
What's on the other side of the door there? Tell me about this guy whose tomb this is.
I don't. I don't know. I know that he doesn't bother me.
Hey, Sinclair, have you ever had escargot?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I hear in some parts of the Peru it's not too bad.
Yeah, the high-ups love to eat it at all their banquets and ball gowns.
Yeah, Tikuzi, if you're lying to us, you're gonna become that escargot.
What is that?
It's the snails. They eat them.
You what?
The
Real-
seasoned beautiful.
Real popular in the Mirabar right here.
The sophisticated folk.
Mm.
Very high class.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go with Mirabar is like very fancy French like. Okay, well, Tekuzi, maybe you could just open this door for us then, and you can tell your friend that we're just trying to get out of here. What is he the god of, do you know? Like, is he like a god like you, or?
I don't know. All I know is he doesn't kill me. We get along fine.
Fine as in you
He
both
doesn't-
are...
He doesn't come out of there. Maybe he is dead. That's why they call it a tomb.
Yeah, but you called your room a tomb too, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not dead. Can you tell us about the little giant crayfish thing up there that's up in the passage behind us? To the south? What do you know about that guy?
I don't know. I live here. I am the god. I am related to the moon. I am a descendant of the moon god. Yes, that's it. And I guess I should stay here.
Who's Wadakin related to?
I don't know. Maybe you
You're
ask
just-
him.
You're just a fountain of information. All right, everyone. What do you all suggest we do now?
I mean, go through this door, right?
I guess so. So you have no information that could help us dealing with this guy, Wadakin?
I do not have any information. I am sorry.
Okay. Should we let this guy go, everyone? You held up his part of the bargain.
He has helped us.
Well, fine, I suppose. He's in no condition to be an issue to us.
This is how you die. Okay, well, if no one wants to kill him, then I say we let him go back to his school.
Yeah, let him.
But I'm gonna tell you now, Pikuzi, if you're lying to us, we're gonna come back and we're gonna have that escargot you're talking about.
Maybe it will be something that I like.
Yeah, I think you might like it a lot.
There's gonna be a lot of it.
That's true. There'll be plenty. Everyone will be fed.
So
I guess
we-
I'll
Open
check
the
the door for traps and to check if it's locked.
I'm just watching the slug the whole time.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay until we go through.
So roll investigation check.
For
Real good at those, but
You don't you don't see anything trapped about it.
is it unlocked?
With that great investigation check, I think you've discovered that it doesn't appear to be locked with your wise knowledge that you've gleaned from the door.
Is it there a handle on this side?
Yeah, the hinges are on your side.
A handle for the door, like a door
Yeah,
handle?
Yeah, there's a handle.
Alright, I'll grab it and I'll open the door.
Roll an athletics check. You try to yank a couple times and then finally, real hard, you yank the door open.
Okay, cool.
And as you open it up, this room is completely like filled with water. And suddenly all that water comes into the passageway.
Nice. He disappeared. Bastard, I knew it.
oh, he opened the door. Time to go.
Yeah, right.
Just sinks into the ether.
Bye.
Wait, how did I? Why did we come back here?
A
It's in this
wall of
way out.
water has pretty much washed everybody down the hall. Hey. Alright, don't move yet.
I'm really good at finding traps, guys. So you know.
I can see that.
I find all of them. Maybe not the best way to find them, but I find them.
She's now trying to wipe off what water is on her and
So
trying to shake herself
you
off.
guys, I don't know if you would have known. Probably not. But originally, when you looked in the room, it seemed like this room was about 2 feet deep. But now it's roughly 12 feet deep where you just got washed into.
How high are the ceilings?
40 feet.
So, while still standing on top of the water, she's just gonna take a moment to wring out her hair from all the water.
Oh,
Everybody roll me a dex saving throw.
So good at these.
You and me both, brother. I mean, I'm better than you, but...
The Vosh over here is like just killing it. Well, not that time.
So nobody made it. So you had an opportunity to try to grab onto something as it went around the corner up here. You're all knocked down. So you're all prone.
Lying on top of the water.
Well, it's water walking. It's not, I mean, if you're knocked prone, you're probably not on top of the water.
Yeah, you could probably like swim to the top of the water and then like stand back up, but
Yeah, probably if you go to stand up, you're just going to rise to the top.
yeah.
And let's see here. Wow, I gotta learn how to roll dice on a table.
So the shade of blue and purple just kind of rises back up out of the water, just pissed off. Stands back up on top of the water and just dries off her hair.
So, Sullivan, you take 3 bludgeoning damage. Darren, you take 1 bludgeoning damage. Zeresh, you take 4 bludgeoning damage. Sinclair, you take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And Vivat, you take 1 bludgeoning damage. Just from beating into the walls from the rush of the water.
I did alright.
Alright, so it seems like maybe you've discovered where the source of water is.
Oh yeah.
I bet if we shut the water off, then we'll be able to clear out the entryway to the door in the mudroom.
The reason the door was jammed shut and bulging out was because of the weight of the water.
Is it still rushing through, or is that it?
That's it. I mean, it had its one shot to mess you up.
I found the trap, guys. Don't worry.
Well, thank you for that, Darren. She's
Technically-
doing better here.
Technically, it wasn't a trap, but you know.
A little bit of blood trying to goes down the side of her face from where she hit a rock or something.
Simon just takes his time to prestidigitate the water out of everyone.
Yeah, I guess I could do that too. Don't want to use magic on everything, right?
You guys are going to get out of the water? You're in like 12 feet of water now. Well, I imagine you're standing up on the water. How long does this water walking last?
1 full hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I read myself off and just while walking, I walked back toward the entrance or where we came from.
To the south or back to the north? To the north, okay. Yeah, the doors are all open now.
And we have no clue where the snail guy went, right?
No. He's nowhere to be seen at the moment.
That's fun.
Along the trail, I do cast prestidigitation to get the water and crap out of my clothing.
And your underwear is completely dry.
That's what matters.
Yeah. Probably the first place I would dry off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cleared of quite a bit of the water. Let me see what. It looks like there's a big ledge here where this water is mostly washed out. There's a ledge here and stairs leading up. Lars is walking very cautiously after the bludgeoning he just took.
Oh, what's the matter, Lars? You don't like a little bit of water?
Chafing my crotch.
Well, let's find out what's behind door number 2, then.
Would this door look familiar on this side? To Darren?
Roll perception. See if you notice anything from the opposite side of the door that looks familiar.
A couple things.
Through your expert stone cutting, it doesn't necessarily look like a familiar door as much as you're able to calculate kind of the distance that you've traveled and what directions, and kind of map it out in your mind that this is probably the door that you were on the other side of earlier.
I think these doors, based on my knowledge of things with stone and stuff, I believe that this is the door that I was telling you guys about earlier. So they should lead that hallway I mentioned, that the little secret tunnel kind of went through.
You're such an expert with traps. Why don't you try this one too?
Yeah, I remember there was a keyhole on the other side. And I'll check to see if the door is locked.
Is that your perception roll that you just did there?
That's the one I did for the door. Do you want me to do another perception roll?
Yeah, for checking for traps.
You want me to do investigation or perception? You have me do an investigation.
Investigation. My bad.
I mean, I'll take that 24 perception.
Yeah, you're good at perception, not so good at investigation. So, you don't discern any kind of thing that looks like a trap on this door.
It looks about just as good as the last one.
Well, I'm standing behind here, if you don't mind.
Vash is gonna look at him too. She'll be like, I'm gonna stand back here with you. I'm gonna stand back here with you, Salaman. And Darren's gonna open the door. What'd I tell you? It's fine. No problems.
Yeah.
Hall
No
is strewn
problem.
with mud
Oh.
and flotsam. Water accumulates in the center of the corridor, flows westward, which is where you're coming from.
So this was your little pathway?
It's what I came from. You can probably clear that door out. It might take half an hour or so, or maybe, more hands, less work kind of a deal. But we could probably clear that out.
What door?
Yeah, what door are you talking about?
There's a door. That's a door right there. And it's just there's debris holding it open from earlier. Yeah.
You guys can see up ahead here where the water is kind of accumulating there.
Pooling.
It's Charlie.
Charlie! I found you finally. Is it still super dark, super hard to breathe?
Yep.
Sinclair, maybe you might want to check this with traps. I mean, I'm expert, but it might be good for everyone to try.
Lars goes, I could do it. I'm pretty good at stuff like that, maybe.
Hey, Lars,
I could do it nearly as good as I could drive a boat.
Lars, check that door back there for traps.
What am I rolling? A perception or a investigation?
Oh, to check it for traps?
Yeah.
Investigation. You don't really find any traps. You hear something behind the door. You're not sure. It could be your mind playing tricks on you. It could be water dripping.
Yeah, something doesn't feel right. I don't see any traps, but there's definitely stuff on the other side of the door.
What? More water?
It's called condensation.
Oh, alright. If you think that's what it is.
Saying you want someone to double check behind you?
Nah, I'm just telling you what I hear.
Like I said, you're not sure if it's like the water or the sound of the water, or it's like very melodic.
If you guys want to roll, let's roll.
I want to try to get close to the door, and I'm gonna try to listen to see if I can hear what he hears.
Yeah, that's what you heard.
Everyone hears.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's what you guys hear that listen at the door.
10-4. Yeah, some kind of song. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You want to decide to go in here, or what's up?
Oh yeah, it looks like this is our only way to proceed.
Alright.
We're already here.
Slug promised this was the way out.
I will try to open the door.
I lost all promises in this place anymore.
Slug said this was way out. Probably should have killed that lying SOB.
You're trusting in yourself to a Slug.
It seems to me like we all did.
Moments ago tried to kill us.
I asked, and everyone agreed, so all of us did.
True. You didn't suggest killing him.
I cast counterspell to there's a shape. Oh yeah, so I guess we opened the door.